What's up? What's up, good people? Let's talk about it. Um, Once again, it's tragic. You know, once again. When people are gonna realize uh, situations, scenarios, when people are gonna realize when something just isn't right. Like this isn't something you should play with. It isn't something you should do. Um, First off, people are are going into different realms of informing people of what's happening with the situation. They're saying, "Oh, well, it's all young Dolph is trending right now." You know, so what we do know is young Dolph said we don't know what that has to do with anything here. Nobody is saying that that's the reason. Now, one person said, "Oh, it was in Atlanta," but another person said, "Nah, that's not Atlanta. That's in Memphis." And Priv is owned by his mom. I think it's his mother's club, I believe, from what they have been informing me. See, I have to talk to my relatives. I got relatives that's out that way. Now, instead of, being a productive citizens of life, people want to go out and do some of the most dumbest things in society. You know, no one really knows what took place there, but Yo Gotti's name is going to be thrown around. Um, Five people were at least injured in a shootout that happened, and two are deceased. One died on his way to the hospital. The shooters, who was the alleged shooters, they fled on foot in a direction, and that's that. And the internet has gone completely ape it. Now, one person actually said something else to me that was very dumb. Um, they said, "No, Sino, you wrong. This was in Tennessee." I swear to God, they love to say I'm wrong so much. They said, "You said it was in Memphis. It's in Tennessee." I said, I can't with these people, man. It's the education system in the world. I swear to God. Yeah, I know. They don't know cities and states. And it's real bad. It's real bad. They just love to tell me I'm wrong so quick. You wrong. See, the news said it was in Tennessee. I said, can't argue with you. You sharper than me. Yep. All I kept seeing is dolphins everywhere, and people sending me dolphins as if I had a dog in the fight. Yeah, some people told me 7 people got hit altogether. 2 deceased. One passed away on his way to the restroom. Tell me not to the restroom, but to the ambulance. Well, you gotta understand. Yo Gotti's mother owns the place. Gotti got the restaurant for his mother. And it began with a dispute between it was 2 groups, okay? And it was inside the restaurant. They got into this argument and it spilled outside. Yo Gotti's not even in Memphis, from what people have told, right? But now the FBI is talking about looking into this a little bit deeper to make sure there's no connection with all of these dealings because Yo Gotti is very connected to Jay-Z. And Jay's been keeping his distance from Yo Gotti a lot. That's what a lot of people don't know. He's really been keeping like no public appearances really with Yo Gotti, even though Gotti has not shown himself doing anything. His name is being thrown around very poorly since this trial happened with Dolph, the whole nine. His name just been drugged through the mud. So when this shooting happens in a restaurant of his, everybody think it's some people riding for Dolph. Hey, that's PRE, baby. That's all I'm saying. PRE everywhere. And Dolphins put up. And then you got this dude that be wearing a robe and a crown. Yeah, yeah. Well, that dude said something that was factual. Right. Memphis used to have players, people who did things with style. That's why it was called Memphis. You are absolutely correct, sir. Man, it's sad, man, because like I said, the reports be coming in from people that's outside of Memphis. The people that's in Memphis be trying to talk and don't nobody listen to them. They rather listen to some people outside of Memphis tell them what was going on in Memphis. On the Instagram, these people just have no chill. They got pictures of the dead bodies, everything, man. It's it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. People in Memphis be trying to tell the mainstream media people they wrong, and don't nobody be listening. I mean, like, dog, this dude was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was there. If you from any neighborhood, right? If you're in any neighborhood right now, you don't have to gangbang, but you know what's going on in your neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the street activity to know what's going on in your neighborhood. I didn't gangbang. I knew gangbangers because I didn't know them as gangbangers. I went to school with them. The school is in our neighborhood. So we went to school together. So before they became Psych Dog and OG Killer One. Hello? What you talking about? Oh, that what they talking about? Why they came up Ola S. Guzman? That's what it came up in my as the title of the name, Ola S. Guzman. I said, "Ooh." That's what it says. When it says like who's calling you, it says Ola S. Guzman. I said, yeah, I know that. So when do is he gonna be arrested? No, I'm saying is he gonna be arrested? Okay. Oh man, we finna have a mug shot of Trump. Oh my God. The Trump mug shot, that thing is gonna be worth a fortune. Yeah, but all right, let me get back to the show we got going on. All right, I'll call you back. Bye bye. My mom's happy. My dad is pro Trump. My mom is, I hate that mother. So those two collide every time it's something political. I don't even know how they exist. I mean, they're the two most opposite people in the world. Conservative versus Democrat to the end. How? Those two ain't killed each other yet? I have no idea, boy. I swear. It was a hard day. I was there when Trump won the election. I was like, he won? I was stunned and I was there and then My dad was happy and my mom was pissed. My mom knew the election was rigged before anybody else. He probably cheated. Yeah, that no good, dirty Trump. She telling my dad, I know you voted for him. He was like, I'm not. He won't tell you who he voted for, who he didn't vote for. And not saying anything. I don't tell who I vote for. He just don't tell what he do. He's a military man. My mom didn't cook for him. She cooked for me, her, and my sister. He had to fix his own food. She took the election personal. Jesus Christ. Mom is like, I mean, my mom works for the government. Like she's connected to the Democratic Party. Like she's on that side for real. It's Democrat till she died. That's it. She ain't changing nothing. I don't lie. Mm-mm-mm. No, yeah, it's all on Instagram. They people that's from the city, they showing dead bodies, people shot up all through Memphis, and nobody listening to them. Like Gotti got all this going for him. He trying to like stay quiet, let this stuff blow over. I'm not gonna be on the internet much. But Angela Simmons, she gonna be posting stuff with Yo Gotti and all this stuff. Cause Yo Gotti can make her hot again. Right, because of Run's house, the other sister, Vanessa, she's the one that actually, she got a different mama. So she ain't come up with the I'm gonna live off my daddy name and just that other Simmons, she wanna go to work and do her thing and do her job and not be in the spotlight like that. But that man is right. There's never been any type of drama outside of Priv. Like some people have had a fight, you know. Other than that, that wasn't the main, sticking point. They had an argument inside the club. For those who are dying to know, they had a fight inside the club, and after they went inside the club and had the argument, once they got outside, it just turned into bullets flying everywhere. And Yo Gotti name is all over it, and he wasn't even in town. Well, Yo Gotti, he bought the restaurant for his mother, so she could have a restaurant, a business, property and real estate. Like everything he do outside of all this nonsense has been the right moves. Real estate, business investments, like he's really been doing like what a businessman is supposed to be doing. But to have his name attached to all this, it has been this type of duress. You ain't never seen nothing like this in 10 years since they had that restaurant. His mother had that spot for 10 years. There's never been no drama. Since Dolph has died and passed away, now you see duress. Now you see drama. Now you see problems, right? Thanks for everybody who super chatted. Don't forget to hit the like button. I know y'all just got here. I'll fill y'all in later. I told the Patreons already about what happened with the LeBron James video. Dolph, this will never bring back Dolph. Don't you see? Dolph is gone. His mom and his fiance, they got their children. God, Dolph protected them with real estate. Memphis, look, let me tell you something about Memphis men. Rap or whatever, they understood business. See, they say what they want about people in the South. Some people in the South are slow. They slow. They ain't slow. You slow. You just moving fast, doing nothing. People in the South, they about that business. And I ain't talking about violence. I'm talking about real estate, the numbers, the game. Look at what Dolph was doing. Look at what Gotti was doing as far as real estate investments. They were doing it. They were getting other people involved in that. And people in the South move like that. They get businesses. They fix houses up. Now, how they have this mentality in the South, but up here we think we better than them for some reason. Because what, we talk faster? Man, LeBron heard me all night long. I pissed everybody off. We're going to talk about that because there's a lot of stuff that went on, and this white lady tried to fight me. And it's going to get real. We're going to do a live StreamYard for that. Yeah, she tried to fight me over LeBron. Oh, they love my shirt. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. Yeah, I did that song. It is what it is. No, the FBI is looking into this because it's too many bodies. This causes elections and people to lose cities. Look at Lori Lightfoot. She didn't make it through the first primary. She was out immediately. So a bunch of newcomers. People don't even know who that was. Nobody was voting for Lori Lightfoot. They was like, get out of here. You're done. It's too many bodies. Now, how is the mayor of Memphis going to keep his job? What are he going to be like? I keep the streets safe. We got cleaner. No, you're not. There's bodies laying everywhere. You lost his biggest draw, like biggest city star who come back showing love to the city and spending money, and he ain't protected. Mm-hmm. Of course, Memphis, everywhere is dangerous. Chicago is dangerous. Chicago's probably more dangerous than Memphis. To be honest, they ain't gonna tell you that. But Chicago way more dangerous. It's just where you go. It's like I told you, my cousins live there. Ain't nothing happened to him on his block, nothing. And he stayed right in the middle of the funk. Like he right in between South and Northeast, Southeast, if you want to put it that way. Oh, Brian didn't win no war. How he win the war? The way he win the war is he holds up an NBA trophy at the end of the season. If he holds up that finals trophies, then he won the war. Don't worry, we'll get there. Yeah, mine ain't fake. That's a real thing from YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. That came from YouTube. See? YouTube sent it. I ain't going out doing nothing. They sent that award flag. Everybody else, they go buy the fake one. And everybody who got a real one know what's the fake one and what's not. The real one, that's like a real symbol, real silver symbol in it. They ain't got it. I got a letter from YouTube, the whole nine. They never got that. And that's off the strength of y'all. I'm supposed to be over 1 million right now. They stopped my traffic. They stopped people subscribing to me. You gotta show receipts. These bums, like what? Gummy and them talking that talk. I got titles. This means I own via cows, homie. These are original seals at the bottom. You know what those mean. Those are real official seals. No joke. Seals, buddy. Titles. Ownership. So all these fools keep talking, but we keep doing the walking. Oh, I was giving it to everybody. It was a Tupac moment for me. Shoot, I had to get everybody. It was nuts. I don't hate is a strong word for LeBron. I dislike the way he do things. Right. He talking about he gonna bring a bus of people, but why you ain't bring that bus to the movie theater? You want to bring it to the hotel, but won't bring it to the movie theater. It's good entertainment. I was entertained. I ain't gonna lie, I was entertained. Oh, Reeves wasn't my target. I ain't worried about Reeves. I'll be back after this ad. Some of you are seeing the ad right now, so hold on. Okay, let me make sure I cover that up. Where is this from? The White House. All right, these other fools, they don't even know how to get ads in their damn video. They be, how Cino be having ads popping up in his live stream? I can't do that. Because they ain't me. Now listen, this is the White House, right? It kind of look bootleg. That's what I'm talking about. Where's my other paperwork? Oh, snap. Is this it? I do need to bring this out. I'm glad this is here. That is crazy. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. I got to test out my 4K camera. See, I have two of these. One is you actually working right now. We're looking through it. Checkmate. Kind of looks bootleg. Yeah, well, hey, they sent it to me. But the check they gave me wasn't bootleg. That month, cash. No, that's how the White House is posted. That is their font. They don't get no fancier. To them, they think that's fancy. It's old school. Oh, we talked about Corrupt already. Corrupt is wrong, dog. He's talking about after Tupac died, that's when I left Death Row, and he was gone before that. He left right after Dre. After they came back from Cabo, he was out. Him and Tupac had a fight in Cabo. When they came back, shortly after that, Corrupt was gone. Corrupt was leaving Death Row because he wanted to get married. Foxy was like, I can't do this. I can't be on the West Coast. I'm East Coast. So he went back to the East Coast to be with her. That's what that was about. I don't know what he's talking about now. Somebody's like, showed me a clip of what he was saying, like, yo, Tupac death, that did it. That made me say, man, this is crazy. I'm out of here. When Tupac died, dude, he was already moving out. He'd already left Death Row. He went to the East, and he was going to be a solo artist. And he went and formed with Anthria as a solo artist. And Suge still owned the rights to to what's his name. Mm-hmm. No, most people don't think like that. Most people think in the frame of what am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. You see, that's where people are wrong. That's where people get the information wrong. Yo Gotti had one hot album, dog. Stop, stop, stop. Rest in peace to Dolph. Absolutely. Rest in peace to the young men that lost their lives last night over foolishness. You know, all of this stuff can be avoided, man. But I will do a stream yard tonight, and we will address all of the situations that happened at the Laker game. It'll be my final recap because I didn't posted all episode 1 and episode 2 of me just roasting LeBron to Chris. Gotti had one album. Hey, the law. Everybody wanted to the law. I mean that was it. For real, I don't really look to Gotti like his mixtapes. Yo, Gotti don't really do it to me for me. You know, I'm sorry. He just as a rapper, I don't feel young though. Dolph I felt like Dolph I knew could rap. Like what's his name? Black Youngster. I used to listen to Youngster and Dolph. Wherever you can, and we gonna do it, man. I like that little dude is really in the streets. He's mentally out of his brain. I knew he was messed up. Man, what you talking about? Everybody out there know what I'm talking about. Everybody around me with. Everybody right that. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. Boy, I'm saying. More I'm up north Memphis. Everybody with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. Gotti, I didn't really feel like that. But Dolph dropped one of the hardest disc records of all time. Don't play with me. Play with him. Don't play with me. Play with your Don't play with me is so hard. That's so hard. That was hard, dog. Oh, MJG. Oh, yeah. 8 Ball and MJG. People get mad when I pick them over UGK. Bun B and Pimp, I like 8 Ball and MJG. That's just me. I like both of them, but if I had to choose, I like 8 Ball and MJG because that's my style of rap that I like the most. Anybody talking pimp rap, that was it. Pimp rap for me was it. That was the lane I loved. Pimp rap. Everybody around me, pimps. Um, 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 um. I'm just trying to keep my feet on the ground. Man, you finna make me bump some of that driving. MJG dropped a solo album. 8 Ball had one, and then MJG had one. MJG solo album came first, and that was a monster. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, people never expected that out of MJG. I'm gonna tell you that now. MJG dropped that solo album, and just came out, and everybody's like, MJG got a solo album. I'm like, solo album? Ain't nobody gonna play MJ. MJG album was that album was like, oh God. So they all legends of the South. So I don't understand though, and it always hurt me. It always like surprised me why people are so like stupid. Like people on the West Coast, it's mostly East Coast. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, that No More Glory album. Yep. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's mostly New Yorkers, East Coasters. It's not Midwest. It's more East Coast than anything else in the world. East Coasters are the main people that create this drama of hate towards each other. It's an East Coast thing. They too uptight. I'm like West and doggone Demolition Man. None of them dudes from New York. They way too uptight. None of them dudes from New York. They way too uptight. They come in with all this aggression. Yeah, my mom just called and told me right during this live stream Trump was indicted. So no, see the thing is like the West Coast was chill, laid back. They didn't hate no East Coast. They was all relaxed. It's the East Coast go back home and start talking that man, he suck. Them dudes can't rap, you know. They move like that. It's just an East Coast mentality. Like they call it New York state of mind. They don't even smile. If you smile, you soft. They like, man, look how you be laughing. Dude, soft. Those be the dudes that take you out. The dudes that say less are the ones that be hurting you. Mm. Of course, Moneybags is a better rapper than Gotti. Of course. But yeah, we got a Patreon version to that Tupac. I mean, to the Corrupt and Prodigy. When Prodigy was talking about snuffing. That's another dude who was just hate. Prodigy, I mean, he came back home. Prodigy's talking about snuffing the man, just punching him just for living, just because he was with him. Like, look, I don't care. We couldn't get one of them dudes. Now one of them here, and every day we got to see him snuffing, homie. Just snuffing him just for living, just for him being around Pac. And Pac was talking about me shitting on my health. So we got a Patreon version for that coming up. Because I had to be really gentle in how I told that. But to correct what Corrupt was saying, Corrupt left before Tupac died. He had left Death Row. Because once he left Death Row, Pac was mad at him. He was finna have Storm go at Foxy Brown and all the women. He was finna come after Foxy to force Corrupt to have to jump in and battle. And he wanted Rage to do it. And Rage wouldn't do it. And he said, "Man, you soft." And they went and got Storm. And Storm was gonna do it, but Foxy Brown was showing love to Pac. Like she didn't get involved in all the East Coast, West Coast, and she was taking a lot of heat back in the East. Like every time somebody tried to dump on Pac, she go, "No, no, no, I'm not with that. We ain't doing that." And they would get mad and start booing her. That's why when her second album dropped, people weren't effing with her because Big died and everything. They was like, Fox. See what people don't know. Before Little Kim blew up, Foxy Brown and Biggie were cool. They knew the same people, like they was at the same, like they were Little Kim, Foxy, all of them was all hanging out in the basement of the 45 King. Now we're gonna talk about this later. We going into a whole nother topic. We then went from South to New York. Y'all don't want to hear about all that. So we'll talk about that on another time. That's probably more suffice to y'all. North Carolina now is full of people from the East Coast. People are fleeing New York. New York and Jersey. People are getting out of Connecticut. New York is becoming, what they're doing is they're gentrifying the areas. They're turning these areas back white. So if you're thinking about going to the suburbs, you might as well turn back around and go stay in the city and try. Try to stay in the city now. Chicago already did it. They didn't gentrify that area near downtown to get more white folks and Europeans into those areas because the Europeans are coming over and they need a place to. It's more and more when they talk about immigrants, they seem to never talk about like immigrants is only Mexicans. Like where that come from? Immigrants are anybody that's not an American coming into the country, right? They're immigrants. So why they never mention about all these other people, the Europeans coming over as immigrants? They seem to have a problem. They make a way for them. They give them money, who help them out, put them in a community that's them amongst each other. They move into the community. They get approved because they know people in the community. They're vouchers for them. Ah, he's from my town. And they'll have a whole community that's basically like them, speak their language. They'll have a restaurant in the store on the corner that makes the food that they like back in their country. Oh, James Williams is late. James Williams, rewind the video all the way back to the beginning, and then you could take it from there. We've already moved on from that. But thank you for showing up and clicking the button. Appreciate it. Now, thanks everybody who super chatted. I appreciate it. Yes, my Cash App is Carceno if you want to donate to it. I do appreciate that too. Tank knocks him out in about 6 or 7 rounds. Well, you got to look at it like this. Bucks or Celtics? Bet the Celtics. You got to say the points, but I'll take the Celtics on the money line. But anyway, y'all just reminded me I got to get some bets in. So I'm going to get up out of here. It's 5 o'clock already. I got to get moving and grooving, and get to work. Carceno for life. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life. Kwame Brown, Bus Life 2.0. Armando Black TV, Ticket TV, HD TV. Welcome to HD 2 Eyes TV. Seahawks Jose Rodriguez, Queen Regina, Damn D, Ears to the Street 2.0. And I'm out the door. If I forgot somebody, damn, I'm sorry. I'm out.